Purapal, good morning. Welcome to your assembly today, Thursday, the 5th of November, our penultimate assembly of this week, and the last one that's going to focus on how we're managing ourselves at this time, because our assembly tomorrow will have a remembrance focus, because it's Remembrance Sunday this coming Sunday. Now, the reason why we've put this week as a week for exploring managing stress is because it is going to be something that we're all dealing with, especially in the current climate, with everything that's going on both inside and outside school. Managing stress was in our assembly rota before we knew the school would be closed for this week. But I think it's even more pertinent now for us just to talk about some of those different techniques that you can use. We discussed some breathing techniques, mindfulness, the importance of making sure you get some time outside to exercise earlier in the week. Hopefully you may have been able to have a go at some of those mindfulness activities as well. So today is going to build on that and discuss some of those techniques and strategies that we can learn in a bit more depth or with a bit of a different focus that may be able to help you for the rest of this week. Assembly, our focus this week is on developing those strategies that we can use to manage stresses and anxieties that we might feel in everyday life. And at the moment, we know there are lots of reasons why you may feel worried and stressed. As we're navigating our way through this pandemic and with everything that's happening in the community, it is going to be a difficult time. Coming back to school next week is going to be for some people a stressful time, and also our students in Key Stage 4 and Key Stage 5, so 10 up to 13, have examinations going on this week and next week as well. All of these things are going to add to some of our sense of worry. And there are lots of different things that can cause stress that we deal with and manage in everyday life. Work in school, relationships with our friends, with our family, examinations, worries about different things that we're experiencing, pressure and guilt around lots of different aspects of life, and also environmental factors like what's going on at present are all going to contribute to our feelings of worry. What we also must recognise though is that some levels of stress is actually good for us. A little bit of stress and pressure does help us sometimes to rise to the challenge and get things done. However, too much stress can cause us to feel ill, unhappy, and stops us from doing our best. Understanding how our mind processes stress is actually really important if we're to understand how to manage it. If there's too little stress and pressure in our lives, we can become inactive, feel too laid back, and not perform well. Then if you look at this chart, as we move up, there is an optimum level of stress. That helps challenge us and helps us perform our best. However, if we move past this optimum level, we can start to become fatigued. We can't continue to operate at a stress level for a long period of time. If that stress continues for even further periods, we can become exhausted, and then more stress can make people burn out, break down, and feel anxiety, fear, or worry that stops them from doing the things that they enjoy. So what we need to learn is how to keep ourselves in that optimum level of stress so we can perform our best. And there's lots of different strategies that people can use. It's about taking control over your destiny and what you do and making sure that you feel that you're the person that can make the difference to the way that you feel. If you're feeling you need support, talk to someone or ask for help. In school, all of our wellbeing and learning support officers are going to start their interventions and support next week. They can help manage stress and anxiety. Your wellbeing lead can offer advice and support. And we also, as you know, work with a variety of different agencies that are still supporting school in a COVID-safe way and supporting students throughout this term. There are some things that we cannot change. And we've talked about this before when dealing with the pandemic. Some things we can't affect and impact. And actually, we've got to not worry about those things. That's what mindfulness is all about. Living in the moment, trying not to worry about the past or stress about the future, and accept there are some things we have no control over. So we don't need to stress and worry about them because we can't impact and affect them. What we can do is change the conditions that we have control over to make sure that we can be our best. Being healthy is obviously so important. Eating well, making sure you get enough sleep, and exercising are all going to make sure that chemicals in our brain are released that help us feel a lower level of stress and help us manage. Planning and being realistic about what you can manage, what you can do is absolutely key. Not giving yourself too much and not putting too much pressure and stress on yourself, but also making sure that you're not putting too little on yourself so you don't achieve your potential. And most importantly, remembering that we are all able to take a break and focus on the things that we enjoy and not feel guilty about that. And that's so important in the current situation that we're all experiencing. So that brings us to the end of this assembly for today. As I said at the beginning, remembrance is going to be our focus for our assembly tomorrow. And Mr. Williams has put together a video clip for you to look at and see that tries to replicate that remembrance service that we would normally hold in school, but obviously we can't do at this time. That'll be posted tomorrow morning at around 8:40 a.m. because it's a bit of a longer assembly. It's about 20 minutes long, but should hopefully be a really engaging and pertinent contribution to that remembrance process that we're going through over the course of this weekend. Hope to see you very soon and look forward to seeing you back in school next week. Keep safe and speak soon. Bye bye.